Testing. Testing. Thank Mr. Yu to mention OKX strategic partnership with IC. But today, I want to talk a little bit about the future. And I want to talk a little bit about how AI is going to play a role in our crypto industry, in our industry. I think people are talking about AI, talking about agents for the last year, 1.5 year. AI model competing with each others. We see agents, because of AI, because LLM model, large language model, agents starting to pick up in our industry. We see users starting to build different kinds of agents for their own purpose. Vibe code, crypto, for example, I see interesting example is like people vibe code a crypto-oriented Bloomberg terminal using OKX data, open interest data, wallet data, to trying to, I see users will have increasing different kind of needs to trying to use different kind of model and AI tools to monitor the markets and to trying to determine trading signal from their own bots and different kind of trading models. So, but we're starting to realize this might be the trend. We're starting to realize that probably it will be so important because the trading behavior, the behavior, that's how we interact with wallets or blockchain, probably going to change indefinitely. We have been spending a lot of resources trying to optimize the user experience between Web 2 and Web 3 and all kinds of liquidity. But how about if agents become a dominant spaces and force within our crypto users versus our TradFi users? Probably we need to pay a little bit more attention. But I think we miss a very fundamental element. You can build very fancy dashboard, data dashboards using vibe coding and different kind of AI. We can generate trading signal. But one missing point here is how to execute. What's the best way to execute safely, securely, and with comfort, and without sacrificing the autonomous natures of AI agents? That's something that OKX want to focus. So we're already seeing AI agents already trying to execute arbitrage trade, managing their own treasury with some token funds, trying to do payments. But what really agent is how to make sure that everything is integrated, but the user will still have the control and have certainty that certain transactions are safe. So this is something that we're thinking about. This is our solution. There are a couple of building blocks that we want to focus. The very first layer is the application layer. We are going to we're building a wallet that's starting from scratch that built not only for users but also for AI agents. We think agents is also a kind of user. So we need to build an operating system surfacing different kind of agents ahead. There's an integrated payment SDK so that the agents can pay micropayment transaction in microtransaction using X layer as the settlement layer easily, gas-free, with a large cost-efficient manner. Very important operating system, what we call is Onchain OS, because we need an operating system that's comfortable to talk with different agents, comfortably to talk with agents versus agents that they can interact, execution trade altogether. And last but not least is the plugin. We need community-driven to build skills and plug in so that your agents can do much more things. Right now, most of the agents, what I see today is mostly data dashboard. But what we care a lot more is trading, routing, optimizing your yield enhancement protocol across different DEXs. I want to swap trade between different kind of blockchain using plain language. So we want to build different kind of building blocks here. So what is Onchain OS? Onchain OS is a new product for OKX wallet to build right on OKX wallet existing capability. We already executing 1.2 billion of API calls because every OKX products or a lot of is API ready. We have 300 million plus daily volume just within our wallet, 60 plus chains already supported, 500 DEXs aggregated using our routing system. Also, very importantly, 99.9% and 9% uptime. So using that because everything is API ready, we build on top of that to using all of this capability to serve the futures of agents that's going to call our functions and use one of the building blocks on top of that. How to integrate? There are 3 integration paths, I think. So probably the easier way is using a large language models to using a plain language to send execution layer. Also, we have capability to build direct connections with mainstream LM model today, Claude Cursor, OpenClaw, Intruders, to build all the major agentic framework. Also, we support a full programmatic control, so developers easily to build customized function using the plain language IDE. So what's going to happen? Very easy. When your agents, after you have all kinds of trading determinators, you want to send a very simple transaction. When ETH drops below 2,000, swap more ETH into USDC. What's going to happen is the agent will be consistently tracking the price of ETH in real time using OKX on-chain market data, and also access the token security layer and liquidity. That's what we have been building so far for so many years. And starting, the very important point is the agents also sending instruction to route your instruction by comparing different prices across different DEXs. Approve and execute with human confirmations and verifications, and confirm via on-chain confirmation. So you can see the experience here. Probably in future, crypto users probably might not really care too much about the user experience, because all the experience will be distilled into one plain language. And the security layer, liquidity layer, and portfolio management, all kind of dirty work handled on our back by OKX Onchain OS. I need to talk a little bit about further ahead. This is only one agent, right? Swapping my ETH, that's only one agent. But what's more importantly and more interesting is we need, in order to have a full function comprehensive features, you need to build different kind of agents. Agents need to work with the other agents. Your agents need to work with third-party agents. Your agents probably need to trade and send paying fees and trade with the other agents. So what happens when we are all living in an agents to humans ecosystem? We need a micro-transaction settlement layer that is sufficiently free, efficient, fast, and safe. That's how X layer is positioning, which is a native layer 2 that's OKX built, are built on an enhanced OP stack with zero gas, we absorbed gas, instant finality, ELCX 0 Pro, because you can register an agent and trade and transaction, also using 402 as a payment protocol. So with that, we believe that agents transaction probably in one day will have even more transaction and interaction in the on-chain ecosystem that's much more than human. So with that, to enable this to happen, you need a really good cost-effective settlement layer. Yeah, probably. This is we want to build a very open ecosystem. I think this is only a beginning. We need all the ecosystem partners to build together with us. For example, like skills, right? People are talking about different kind of skill, but we think that's better to open it up to the community to submit their skill with AI and human to do security review, and one-click install for the optimized experience. We also provide different kind of derivatives, SDK, CRI, to build your AI agents, more like an app in Onchain OS. Case library for real agent use case, signal generation, chain scanning, define staking yield rebalancing, all this kind of function can enable in futures. So in futures, probably you don't need to have a full investment analysis team. You just need to have integrations of different kind of skill case with one person can probably manage the entire portfolio and investment team. So last but not least, I want to mention this. I think the good thing is why AI and agents is going to change our industry is over the years, the financial infrastructure has been very focused on top-tier professionals. They build teams, they build the entire investment SOP. We have risk analysis, trading, financial modeling, quant developers, compliance, AML officers with this kind of team. But probably in futures, one man with 5 different kind of agents equates a similar results and effectiveness while we interact with on-chain ecosystem. We don't need to build that upon the team. So every single user would have comparable advantage or even competitiveness versus large institution. I think that's the most important aspect of our ecosystem, of why AI need to play a bigger role in our industry. Interestingly, hopefully, one day, an agentic transaction, agentic interaction on chain will have much more volume than human-directed, human-driven transaction and interaction. This is so much for today. Thank you. If you want to build partnerships with OKX on Onchain OS, you can reach out to me. Thank you.
Thank you, Lennix, for